Okay, so now I'm walking from the airport. I was here literally last year for 3 months, and I've still forgotten how hot Vegas can get. It's a nice heat though. It's nice and dry, and by nice I mean it like doesn't sting and burn you like you're in a microwave. So yeah, it's nice seeing all the heat waves really. When we were here last year, there may have been a food place we liked so much that we're deliberately designing a layover on the wrong side of the country so we can get the food. So my girlfriend missed this place so much that we had to come, and because we only have an hour here as opposed to 3 months last time, we decided to condense it a little bit, and I've channeled my inner American with the amount of food here. This is a normal amount for 2 people eat over lunch, right? This is normal. My favorite vegan dish here though has to be this, just a little celery and some dip. But yeah, it's all vegan food, which is impressive, right? It looks like real food. Okay, I'm like visibly fatter now, but I Ubered back to the airport and we've still got about 45 minutes for our flight, so guess what? It's time to go for an airport walk. I've never heard of a bottle that's specifically designed not to last, but you know how much of a contrarian I am. I've been using it all day. I've got my 5th refill now, and it's basically dead. You can see it falling apart at the seams, but you know, can't tell me what to do. Drop water. I'm going to Austin. It's gonna be 2 hours, and I've got really good reasons to be there, trust me. You might think, why have you taken such a roundabout flight? And go put yourself through a 10-hour travel day. And I assure you it will all make sense tomorrow. By the way, if you've never flown Spirit, they have one of the most basic seat back pockets. It literally is just this, and then there's a piece of string under which the safety instructions are tied, and that's everything. But very cheap, so I prefer that personally. That is genuinely the Grand Canyon you can see out the window over there. This is the crazy thing about flying over America. There's just so many giant things you fly over in big cities. It's nuts. I've just landed in Austin, and something I've never seen anywhere else in the world is a Costa machine. This is the only one I've seen in America, and it's in Texas? Question mark? I don't understand any of this. Who is Bob? Why are they picking up an order? So there are many nice things you can say about a hotel room, but something I can only say about this particular one here in Austin is it's a hotel that gives you socks. I love the fresh sock feel, and the Canopy by Hilton is apparently where you get that. Also, the outside area, we're on the 2nd floor or something, but it still looks like this. It's a very weird hotel, all things considered. I'll see you tomorrow for what's actually the reason we're here. Okay, I've never seen one duck that looks like this, but I've never seen a duck that looks like this either, or this. Why is Texas land of the weird ducks? Why are the weird ducks hanging out with each other? I know people in America love tipping, but this might be going a bit far, right? Tip the trail. Question mark. No one's even left a tip in there. Okay, something I find horrifying about Texas roads are these. It's just, you can see straight down into the drains. You could fall right down there, and I don't like that. So this claims to be the tiniest bar in Texas, but is it just me, or is it actually not very tiny at all? Is that just Texas being big? Okay, this is the real reason I'm here. It's the world's largest convenience store gas station. It is a Buc-ee's here outside of San Antonio / Austin, Texas. Look how big it is. This by itself would already be huge. It's bigger than anyone I've seen in the UK. And then there's another one over there. And then there's another one over there. But the exciting thing is the store itself, which is over here. So let's go in. It's like a really big convenience store though, like really big. Like seriously, look, it's from here to the entrance we were just at, and then you turn around, there's fresh food counters, and then it goes that far back. It's insane, like really insane, not the fake insane. And it's just filled with people, like there's easily 150 people in here. I don't understand any of that, but Buc-ee's, let's go explore it. Look, this is soda, and there's this many fountains. And also, it's 69 cents for a large. A large, by the way, is this size. This amount of soda, this amount of sugar for 69 cents is why I love America, and it's why I fly this way to see a Buc-ee's. But the thing that's even better, you know how much I love slush? I don't know why it's not that common in the UK. You'd figure cold things, they're good, but look, there's a second icy machine. It's got 4 of them, and then there's a third one, and it's got 4 more flavors, and it's 99 cents. This is why you drive in America, just to come to places like this. Okay, I've got a Slurpee, I'm happy. But you know, it's blowing my mind, the concept of this place. But like, yeah, you're just on the road and you decide to buy a cast iron pan Yeah, I mean, who doesn't want a skillet sometimes when they're going? Or like a full barbecue, I guess we're in Texas, it makes sense. It's also why COVID doesn't exist anymore. Have you seen the number of people in this place? It's cool, or terrifying, depending on your virus perspective. But yeah, it's nuts. There's bags, there's propane, there's... Why? What is this store? I don't understand it, but I love it. Okay, you know this is an insanely sized convenience store by the fact that they give you these little carts if you want them, and they even have a cup holder. I am living the life right now. I got myself some triple play popcorn. It's a good day to be me, it seems. That's only $1.98. That's so cheap. I love it there. I love it. Okay, I make fun of a lot of bathrooms in America, but get this. It's a bathroom with an actual door and walls between you and the guy pooping over there and the guy pooping over there. You don't have to awkwardly hear all the like it's an airport bathroom. It's amazing. Even crazier is the fact that on the entrance to the bathrooms, they've got art that you can buy. What a quirky. Just another size check on this thing, by the way. Like, it's too big. And one of the things that was recommended when I told the hotel person I was here for Buc-ee's is to get a peach muffin. So get a peach muffin and apparently wait 2 weeks, and it still tastes amazing. I'm gonna test that one out. Okay, I think I have enough snack-style food already. But let's get some fresh food going. Let's get some lunch in me. Haven't eaten since this morning. So let's get some tacos, some sandwiches, some chicken and fish, some desserts, and some burritos. Does that sound good? So I'll start with a Texas BLT. That sounds pretty good. Or I could go with wait, what is previous screen? Or I could get myself a, that actually looks pretty good too. It's got some tacos, got some 3-piece fish. It's crazy to me how many options there are. Roast beef and melted Swiss cheese with red onions, lettuce, and horseradish. Texas-sized extra thick bacon. 870 calories. You know, I'll get myself the Texas BLT as well. You know, I'm gonna... I want the taco. You know... Okay, now we've got ourselves an order number. I had to last minute take away the taco, but I guess it's like we take this and then we magically get a burger going, or a BLT, a Texas-sized BLT. Okay, I try to buy a shot glass everywhere I go, you know, every new country or state, and so for Texas, do I get the boot or do I get the gun? I was really torn until I found this. A Texas-shaped shot glass. This is ludicrous, but it's real, and now it's mine. Okay, I think I vaguely now understand the concept of this. It's like, Texas is a big state, right? A very proud state. And so when you're on a long road trip across Texas, which can take a full day, you need to stop and do something fun, and you're at the gas station anyway, why not buy a t-shirt, or a octopus, or a pop gun, proudly made in the great state of Texas, or some rocks? You know, it's like entertainment if you think about it. And so that is why this needs to exist. Maybe? Wild game washer. Interesting.
This is Tim with Cowboys Wild Game Washer. The game washer will significantly reduce the cleaning time of fish, birds, and other small game. If it will fit in the bucket, it will clean it.
So, may have found a fun little secret corner of Buc-ee's where they sell what even is this? A backpack and a blind bag? As well as, get this, a wild game washer. Yeah, you want to know what a wild game washer is? I know you do. Now you can learn about it. I was here so long that I finished my lemonade. It's been like a solid half an hour now, so I'm gonna go ahead and refill this. Okay, it's been a full half an hour. I think I'm gonna finish up by buying some pickled quail eggs maybe, or one of the other many delights of this store, because this was a fun little trip to a gas station, and that is something you can only say in Texas. This is a normal amount to buy. Okay, so how much do you think I spent on my little half an hour trip to a Buc-ee's? And if you guessed, $71.02. Obviously that's without any gas, which was bought separately, because that's a fun thing here. Looking more at this, it's kind of nutty. Like I realized when I walked up to the shopping counter and I had a whole basket or like trolley filled that maybe I shouldn't be buying so many snacks, but you know, I'm gonna enjoy it anyway. And so I got myself my little Texas BLT that I was looking for the brisket so desperately. Apparently you can't buy the, where is it? Oh, here it is. Apparently you can't just like order the brisket, they just make it. It's such a commonly ordered item that they just have a dozen sitting there at any given point in time. So here is the barbecue brisket I came here for. It's apparently very good. You know, I hear that, but you know, people say all sorts of things that aren't true. This is the internet, you're very aware of that. So let's see, first of all, what this looks like. Oh, yeah, that looks good. For $5 too, that's some tasty looking sandwich. But is it just meat and bread, or is it indeed a sensual experience? Let's find out. That is really good. That is actually, it took a while. At first it's just a meat bite, meat and bread. It's literally the whole like kind of thing. But the barbecue sauce really does kick in, that marinade or whatever the term is. This hits the spot. Texas loves their barbecue. And this is a good barbecue sandwich. But also, while we're here, I have to at least try, right? The Texas BLT, it's Texas sized, what does that mean? And it's 800 calories, but looking at it, it's not like that absurdly sized. I thought this was Texas, you know? Isn't it meant to be insane? And actually, oh wow. Never mind, I take that back. That is big for, well, it's meant to be like a breakfast roll. And it's very, very barbecued bacon too, at least. Again, maybe I'm just, a lot of you are gonna be like, oh, that's what bacon is, but it's so hard. Like, it's so like, it's what I like to call oven bacon, you know? Like when you make it real crispy, but it's got so much more flavor than that. It's very, very, very strong flavorful bacon. And in fact, if it's a BLT, which it does claim to be, that is the size of the lettuce and the tomato, and that is the size of the bacon. This is just the brisket sandwich again, but with Texas-sized bacon instead. And you know, I don't hate it. I think, again, if I was doing a cross-state journey, which genuinely, I'll show you the Google Maps here, can be most of the day, you know what, this would be a good way to power my morning. For a long day of physical exercise, or driving. Which, if you think about it, driving is a form of physical exercise. Speaking of physical exercise, I didn't do any today, but I'm about to eat some fudge, right? Yeah, let's do it. Oh my god, it weighs so much. This is insanely heavy. Like, Jesus, this is a lot of fudge. How long are you gonna eat this over? Okay, so this is some Buc-ee's fudge. They have a whole special fudge counter. And I'm gonna give it a little bit of a try, I guess. Using the, there's two knives in here. Oh, because just to cut it up and then use my fingers? Okay, sure, let's try that. So let's grab me a knife. It's hard, okay? It's really hard to cut fudge. You don't appreciate how hard it is. Then we're gonna... You know, plastic knives aren't perfect for this, but it's doing the job. There we go. That is so weird. Like, I honestly, it was such a good first taste. It was like cake. I forgot I was eating fudge until it just starts to melt. And then you finish it off with like a very, very fudgy aftertaste. If Buc-ee's is known for their fudge, you know, this is the pro tip with any food that has like a okay aftertaste, just keep eating. Just, if you don't stop eating, you don't have to deal with aftertaste. And so this is the perfect fudge to eat by the $15 worth box that weighs like a solid pound maybe. This is the right amount of fudge to eat at a time, and I'm glad I have this. It's mine now. So there's so many other things I want to try, but like they're packaged, and I kind of want to take them back. But you know, let's do it anyway. Or should I? Again, This is such a big commitment. How can anyone commit to eating 1,600 calories at a time? I don't know. But at some point in the UK, I'll be sad, I'll be down, I'll be missing America, and then I'll eat this and I realize how bad I feel, and then I'll have that America feeling again. It's 369 grams of just pure sugar, it looks like, which is what I want in life. So yeah, I'm very excited. My girlfriend, who I dragged all this way out, also bought some nuts. This was $4.99, so pretty similar to my $70 purchase. Let's see how they are. They are a lot sweeter than the ones that you see on the streets of the New Yorks and the Londons of the world. But in general, Buc-ee's. It's a convenience store that's so much more than a convenience store, and that's why you travel to the other side of the country. Is it worth traveling all the way to Texas to see it? that's our little code for yes. Like down means good in our relationship. That's what I've been taking from all the reports that I've seen from it. Anyway, I'm gonna head back to Texas, to Austin. So I'm gonna go home. That's what I'm saying. That was a good day out, exclusively Buc-ee's. Again, worth the drive, worth the experience. And so, I got back and I figured I should have some beaver nuggets. So let's dive into these. The 1,600 calorie snack. Because, if it's that many calories and they sell that many of them, they've got to be good. That's just science. So they look like What's-Its, Cheetos almost, but they're like not. I know they're not nuts because I asked a friend, but they seem so much like they would be nutty. Oh, that really is like a Cheeto. That's like, it's like actually these are delicious. You can tell a snack like this doesn't even taste that amazing when you're eating it. You're just like, this is something. But the moment you're done, the fact that your body is just, no. What do you want to say? Okay, so all in all, these are ludicrous. And I've only had this many, but I'm already starting to feel bad. Because I know I should, but no, I shouldn't.